Hey everyone, T. Lynn Smith. Thanks for coming back and sharing part 2 of my DIY of the stairs. Let me share something with you. Because I'm a novice, I don't know everything, and I don't pretend to know everything. So now I got my new banister posts. But what I realized is the brush or the roller that I used was not a smooth roller. It was one that was more coarse. And because it was coarse, if you take a close look at the banister, you can almost see like it looks like there's detail, or it's kind of like got some curves to it. And so the lesson that I learned is when you're painting on a raw wood surface, you must use a roller that has a smooth surface. It must be a smooth surfaced roller. So I did do one coat with the rough surface roller, but now I have to do 2 coats anyway. I'm going to do the second coat with a smooth roller, and this way it will give the wood a really nice flat and smooth look. So keep that in mind. Who would have thought that there are different kinds of rollers that you have to use when you're using wood and other things. So now, with the smooth roller, we're going to begin the second coat of the banisters. Remember, the banisters are going to be white. So here we go. Get a little paint in there. All right. So we're in the front here, giving it a second coat. And by the way, the white looks so good. This was a natural wood color, but natural wood wouldn't work. So it has to be white so that it coincides with the spindles that are on the steps. If you can get really close, you can kind of see how fine the roller is. It's very smooth, and it's making a really nice impact. Yeah, I know that I got a little paint on the wood, but I'm going to paint that wood the same color as I have the lip, so it's okay. Now, the thing that really showed me that I used the wrong kind of roller was here. If you get really close, you can kind of see how it looks like there's waves in the top, and you don't want that. You want it to be as smooth as possible. And so with a smooth roller, you'll get a smooth look. It takes time, but hey, Rome was not built in a day, and a banister that's going to look amazing cannot be done in a couple of minutes. Patience is a virtue, and I have patience. Nice and smooth. Yeah, that's gonna look so good. And I'm using a semi-gloss paint because I want there to be a little shine. And then what I'm going to do once it's done, I am going to put a little polyurethane on top so that it won't scuff. No, I didn't drop anything on the floor. I thought that I had, but I didn't. So beautiful. I'm so proud of this. Got to get in these little cracks and crevices. Let's get down here in front. And I'm taking my time just to make sure that what I'm putting on, I'm putting it on very evenly. The one thing you don't want is your paint to be uneven and lumpy. There is a method to the madness. Absolutely. That's a rough surface right there. And then I'll use the brush to get the bottom because it's a very tight space. Get this side over here. I just love the smell of fresh paint. Rolling it on nice and evenly. Then we'll just kind of go up the banister. It's gonna look great. One down and two to go. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. This progress is certainly taking a little longer than I thought, but we are getting there. And so as you can see, I have been staining my banisters. You see, I've already finished painting the posts. The posts are completed. They look wonderful. And I did all the trim coming up the stairs as well, the white trim. That's all taken care of. Now I'm gonna finish the actual banisters. So I've already applied 2 coats on this one, and I'm now applying the 3rd coat. I'm still using the same finish that I started out with. It's the wood stain smoke gray. And so now we'll just continue the process until we get the color like we want it to be. And so it's just a matter of applying it and applying it evenly. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I absolutely love it. It looks like I wanted it to look. This is the expectation that I had. And so I'm applying it. The hardest part is getting the sides and making sure the sides are done and they're done evenly. See, I made a little white paint. I'll have to get that off. Kind of messed up a little bit here and there, but hey, trial and error. You learn as you go. And even though people won't be able to see the edges, I just have to make sure the edges are perfect. It's like the edges of your hair. You know, when you're getting your hair done, you want to make sure those edges are right. You know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do one more coat. This is the third coat on this step, and it takes about 3 to 4 days for it to dry. And then once I apply one more coat to all 3 banisters, then I'll put the polyurethane on. But we're making progress, and it's looking wonderful. And the one thing about this wood stain, if you get some on the white, it wipes right off, which is wonderful. And so we'll continue this process until we're done. So next stop, one more coat for all 3 banisters, and then we'll put the polyurethane on. This has been wonderful. And this is certainly something you can do. It's just going to take some time and some patience, but you can certainly do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So I recently painted my bedroom white. It's like one of the few rooms in the house that I had never painted. So I decided to paint it white. And then after I realized white is pretty, but it was kind of boring, I decided I had to do one thing. I had to get an accent wall. So I decided to accent this wall with wallpaper. With the help of my niece, this is the finished product, and it looks amazing. The wallpaper is seamless. I actually used 6 rolls. There are 6 rolls on here, and she helped me, and it was seamless. So you can kind of hear it, the wallpaper. A couple pockets there, but it looks amazing. And I actually got this wallpaper from Walmart. Yes, of all places, Walmart. Most places you have to order it, but Walmart had it right in stock, and we did it in a matter of probably 2.5 hours. It was great. But I thought that I'd share this with you and let you know, with the help of one other person, you must have one person to help you. You can do this too. Hey everyone, we are at the home stretch, and tonight we're gonna finish everything. I'm going to now put the final coat of polyurethane on the banister rails and the lips. And this is gonna seal and make everything look amazing. And then once that's done, there's one additional piece that I have to do to part of the white railing at the top of the stairs. So here we go. Come closer. Check it out. Polyurethane. Yeah. Goes on nice and shiny. It has quite an odor, just so you know. It's worse than sniffing glue. Getting the sides and the corners. Gotta get that side. Made a little mess there. We'll get that up. We're going up, 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 up. Yes. It's looking great, 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 great. Oh yeah. If you can get a little closer, you can really catch how polished and how beautiful the wood grain looks. The color, perfect. I'm very pleased with the color. And this polyurethane is going to take about 24 to 48 hours to dry thoroughly. But it's just a nice coat. It's not going to make it shine too much, but it will help it wear well. And then it won't get scuffed and it won't look like old wood. Oh, this is so beautiful. I am so pleased with our work. Now we'll get the other side. So while the banisters are drying, we're going to finish up the lip of each step. So with the same brush, with careful consideration, we will take care of the lip. Give it its final coat so that it won't get scuffed up, that the beauty of the color will be maintained for a long period of time. Let's do the final step. We'll be almost done. If you can get closer, so you can really see how beautiful it is, the stain is. This doesn't take that long. You just have to be tedious about it though. Get under the lip there. Same thing here. And now the steps are finished. Glory.